I'm Dr. Nicholas Cummings, a semi-retired psychologist. I have enjoyed a long and interesting career as the president of the American Psychological Association, as the founder of the first professional school of psychology, as the founder of American Biodyne, as the author of 52 books and over 450 book chapters and journal articles, and as founder of the innovative Doctor of Behavioral Health program, now independently provisionally licensed as the Cummings Graduate Institute. I have received quite a bit of recognition for my work, but that isn't why I'm making this film. Instead, and with the encouragement of my social worker wife and clinical psychologist daughter, I want to give recognition to an outstanding charity that is truly making a difference in the lives of young people. About a year ago, I became aware of the Trevor Project through one of my granddaughter's friends who had benefited from the services that the Trevor Project offers. In fact, he credits the Trevor Project with saving his life when, at a desperate time in his life, he called the 24-hour LGBTQ-friendly suicide prevention hotline known as the Trevor Lifeline. After finding out as much as I could about the Trevor Project, I became a proud supporter of this wonderful nonprofit organization. Let me tell you a little of what I learned about the Trevor Project and why I chose to become a supporter. The organization is named after a 1994 film about a boy named Trevor who, in 1981, was struggling with questions about his sexual orientation. Trevor kept a journal of his significant events in his life and his feelings, and this journal serves as the basis for the film. In a very moving way, the film depicts the struggle that Trevor went through when he found himself attracted to his best guy friend and when he was labeled gay by the other kids in the school. Trevor tried to give himself shock therapy to end his attraction to other boys, and when that didn't work, he tried to run away and start over somewhere else. That didn't work either, and Trevor eventually attempted suicide. I'm not going to give away the ending of the film, which is available to view on the Trevor Project's website. As a clinical psychologist who practiced in San Francisco for over 35 years, I have seen firsthand the struggles that LGBTQ youth face, and many of these young people do not feel they can turn to their families, their friends, their teachers, their ministers, or anyone else in their lives. Often when they do turn to others for help, they receive judgment instead of the help they need. For this reason, the suicide rate among these young people is alarmingly high. I am delighted that the Trevor Project provides the help these young people need. Young people can call the 24-hour suicide prevention hotline and receive help from a trained counselor who will listen and assist in a non-judgmental way. The Trevor Project's website explains what the organization does in this way. The Trevor Project offers accredited life-saving, life-affirming programs and services to LGBTQ youth that create safe, accepting, and inclusive environments over the phone, online, and through text. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, LGBTQ youth can call the Trevor Lifeline. If they prefer, they can communicate with a trained counselor via text or instant message. The Trevor Project also provides training and suicide prevention programs to bolster the community awareness of the struggles faced by LGBTQ youth. The Trevor Lifeline receives 45,000 calls per year, and the organization provides education on suicide prevention and LGBTQ issues to 22,000 people each year. The Trevor Project is the only national suicide prevention hotline specifically for LGBTQ youth, and I commend the leadership for creating programs to meet the unique needs of these young people. I wholeheartedly and enthusiastically endorse the Trevor Project, both for the direct services they provide and as a 4-star charity. I recommend the trained counselors on the Trevor Lifeline for LGBTQ youth who are struggling and need a place where they can talk openly, knowing they will receive real help instead of judgment. For those looking to become involved in a charity organization that really makes a difference, I encourage you to further look into the Trevor Project. I credit the Trevor Project for saving and improving many young lives. For this reason, the Trevor Project has my endorsement and continued support, and that of my social worker wife and clinical psychologist daughter.